Dyer's Daily.
Bobby Vee is not really one of those artists that I tend to visit very often, and it's because teen pop of the early 60s and the more kind of easy listening side of his music is not particularly something that appeals to me. And then recently, I reviewed a Bobby Vee album that's just been released by Bear Family Records under the name Suzie Baby, and it's part of the Drugstore's Rockin series, a very extensive series that's been going for a long time now. And while there are the big hits on there, the likes of Take Good Care of My Baby and The Night Has a Thousand Eyes and Rubber Ball, there are some absolute stonking rockers on here. We've got tracks with the Crickets from their early 60s album that they did with Bobby Vee, including Someday and Little Queenie. There's great tracks on here like his version of School Day. Suzie Baby itself is a really haunting kind of track that's in that Buddy Holly type mold, and I'm a huge Buddy fan, and I can see that there's so much influence going here. And I think sometimes with these artists, I'm put off initially, and then I hear a compilation of material, and it kind of puts it all into context. Because if you hear enough of something, you get more and more pieces of their puzzle. And I knew of his version of Walking with My Angel, for example, but I didn't know of his rockin' version of Summertime Blues, which has been covered by loads of people. And of course, Bear Family, being Bear Family, they always have quite a large booklet that comes with their albums, and this one is no exception. It's an extensive biography of those times and a little bit afterwards as well, which is always very handy for putting things into context and making it a much more rounded image. So what do I think of this album that's just come out on Bobby Vee in general? Well, I had a wrong idea about Bobby. He was much more of a rocker than I anticipated, and this album is a great entry into the world of Bobby Vee, because he sang for years afterwards, recorded for years afterwards, but this is mainly his early years, late 50s, early 60s. And I think it's a great introduction, so I do recommend that you go and check out the album if you're unsure about the work of Bobby Vee.
Dyer's Daily.